We've all been there. That moment when your phone screen flashes a menacing red battery icon. 1% remaining. You scramble for a charger, your heart racing against the inevitable. Why does it always seem like our phones choose the worst possible moment to die? This phenomenon, while frustrating, isn't a conspiracy by our devices to induce anxiety. It's rooted in the science of how batteries work and how our phones measure their remaining charge. Understanding these concepts can help us manage our expectations and avoid the dreaded dead phone panic. It's time to demystify the battery life experience. Let's break down the science behind your phone's battery. Your smartphone is a marvel of modern technology, and at the heart of it lies a powerful component, the battery. This small but mighty piece of technology is what keeps your device running throughout the day. Imagine a tiny chemical factory inside your device. This factory is responsible for converting stored chemical energy into the electrical energy that powers your phone. It's a complex process, but let's break it down into simpler terms. This factory stores chemical energy and converts it into electrical energy to power your phone. When you plug in your phone to charge, you're essentially refueling this factory, allowing it to continue its work. The workers in this factory are lithium ions. These tiny particles are the key players in the energy conversion process. They move back and forth between two main components of the battery, the anode and the cathode. These ions move between two electrodes, the anode and the cathode, creating an electrical current. This current is what powers your phone, allowing it to perform all the functions you rely on daily. Think of it like a flow of electrons that powers your apps, lights up your screen, and lets you make calls. Every time you send a text, browse the internet, or play a game, you're tapping into this flow of energy. Over time, as you use your phone, the lithium ions get depleted. This is a natural part of the battery's life cycle. The more you use your phone, the more these ions are used up, leading to a gradual decrease in battery life. This depletion is what causes your battery to drain. When you see that low battery warning, it's a sign that the lithium ions are running low and need to be replenished by charging your phone. When your phone reaches 1%, it means the lithium ions are almost all used up and the battery is nearing exhaustion. At this point, your phone will soon shut down if not recharged. Understanding this process helps you appreciate the intricate technology that powers your mobile life. Have you ever noticed how your phone seems to linger at 1% for a surprisingly long time? It's almost as if that last bit of battery life is defying the odds, giving you just a few more precious moments to send that last text or finish watching a video. But then, out of nowhere, your phone shuts down, leaving you puzzled and frustrated, or how it can suddenly shut down even when the battery indicator shows a bit of juice left. This can be incredibly inconvenient, especially if you're in the middle of something important. You might wonder why this happens and if there's something wrong with your phone. This discrepancy occurs because the battery gauge isn't always a perfect representation of the actual charge level. The battery indicator is designed to give you a rough estimate of how much power you have left, but it's not always accurate. This is because the battery's charge level is influenced by various factors, including the age of the battery and how it's been used. It's more of an estimate based on the voltage of the battery. The voltage can fluctuate due to temperature changes, the type of apps you're using, and even the quality of the battery itself. When the voltage drops below a certain threshold, the phone might think the battery is dead, even if there's still some charge left. As a battery ages and goes through charge cycles, its voltage can fluctuate, making the gauge less accurate. Over time, the battery's ability to hold a charge diminishes, and the voltage readings become less reliable. This is why an older phone might show 1% for a longer period compared to a newer phone. Moreover, your phone's performance can also influence how long that 1% lasts. If you're running power-hungry apps or performing tasks that require a lot of processing power, the battery will drain faster. On the other hand, if you're just browsing the web or reading an article, that 1% might last a bit longer. Power-hungry apps and tasks can drain the remaining battery quickly, making it seem like the phone died abruptly. So, the next time you see your phone lingering at 1%, remember that it's not an exact science. It's a combination of factors that determine how long that last bit of battery will last. Understanding this can help you manage your phone's battery life better and avoid those unexpected shutdowns. There are many misconceptions surrounding phone batteries. These myths have been around for years. and they often cause unnecessary worry and confusion among users. Today we're going to set the record straight and provide you with the facts you need to know about your smartphone's battery. Let's debunk some of the most common myths that people still believe about phone batteries. Understanding the truth can help you take better care of your device and ensure it lasts longer. Myth: you should completely drain your battery before recharging. This is a widespread belief, but it's not based on how modern batteries work. Fact: lithium-ion batteries, which are used in most smartphones today, don't have memory effects like older battery technologies. This means they don't need to be fully discharged before being recharged. It's perfectly fine and even recommended to charge your phone whenever convenient. In fact, keeping your battery between 20% and 80% can help prolong its lifespan. Myth: leaving your phone plugged in overnight damages the battery. Many people worry about this, thinking that the constant charging will degrade the battery over time. Fact: modern smartphones have safeguards to prevent overcharging. These built-in protections ensure that once the battery reaches 100%, the charging process stops automatically. Once the battery reaches 100%, the charging process stops. This means you can safely leave your phone plugged in overnight without worrying about damaging the battery. Myth: using a non-brand charger will ruin your battery. This is another common misconception that causes a lot of unnecessary concern. Fact: while it's ideal to use your phone's original charger, any certified charger that meets the required voltage and amperage is safe to use. Certified chargers are designed to work with your phone and won't harm the battery. So, the next time you need to charge your phone, don't stress about using a non-brand charger. Just make sure it's certified and meets the necessary specifications. By understanding these facts, you can take better care of your phone's battery and enjoy a longer-lasting device. Section 5. Fun facts about phone batteries, little-known tidbits. Now for some fun facts about these pocket powerhouses. Did you know that the first commercially available cell phone, the Dynatac 8000X, had a battery that weighed over a pound and provided only 30 minutes of talk time? Your phone battery's lifespan is typically measured in charge cycles. A charge cycle refers to using up 100% of the battery's capacity, not necessarily from 100% to 0%. The average lithium-ion battery in a smartphone can handle hundreds of charge cycles before its capacity significantly diminishes. Section 6. Maximizing your battery's potential, tips and tricks. Here are some practical tips to extend your battery life. Dim your screen brightness. The screen is a major power consumer. Turn off Wi-Fi and Bluetooth when not in use. These features constantly search for connections, draining the battery. Close unused apps. Apps running in the background consume power. Enable battery saving mode. This feature limits background activity and adjusts settings to conserve battery. Section 7. The future of phone batteries, advancements and innovations. The field of battery technology is constantly evolving. Researchers are exploring new materials and designs to create batteries that are smaller, more powerful, and longer lasting. Imagine a future where you can fully charge your phone in minutes, or have batteries that last for days on a single charge. These advancements are on the horizon and promise to revolutionize how we power our mobile devices. Section 8. Conclusion. Embracing the battery life we have. While we eagerly await the next generation of battery technology, it's important to remember that our current phones are still marvels of engineering. By understanding how batteries work and adopting simple habits to conserve power, we can make the most of the battery life we have. So, the next time you see that dreaded 1% warning, don't panic. You've got this.